Good morning, good morning to you. Listen, welcome to Jesus and a whole lot of coffee. Yes, welcome. Happy Saturday, everybody, to Jesus and a whole lot of coffee. You are at the right place. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. You know how I like to start it. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Tell somebody that this bald-headed man, I'm trying to find my little thing, this bald-headed man is on here telling you about Jesus and a whole lot of coffee. So go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. We want to get people connected to the Coffee Bean family. We are live, y'all. So we are taking full live questions. I have missed y'all so much. And so I'm so excited because I have an extra special guest who is joining me today. But you know, I always like to start with my cup of the week. It is a repeat, and it's my I Like You a Whole Latte cup. It is one of my favorites because I like big mugs and I can put a whole lot of coffee in it, some good creamer. I'm still doing my oat milk creamer with a dark roast, you know, a good mixture, a good little mix. Okay, so come on, take a little sip with me. Let's drink it together. Oh, that's good, y'all. That's good because this is my first cup of the day. Usually I have about two. Don't tell nobody. I have about two cups, and it's so good. But the guest I have today, when they say internationally known on the microphone, she is one of the smartest business minds that I know. Really, she gets things done. What she speaks, she makes happen. I admire her so much. This used to be my singing partner. We used to sing together and do concerts in our bedroom together. And I'm so excited to have her because we're celebrating mothers all month of May. This is the last month of May, and so I'm glad that I was able to get none other than First Lady Tracy Wright. Woo! Come on, let's say round of applause. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm
not going to even ask you where you're from because I know you don't drink no coffee,
no
tea. No, I said you don't drink no coffee, no tea. We should have got you, some bottled water, or a juice or some juice. So that's your drink. So, how are you feeling today?
I am doing amazing. I'm happy to be alive this morning. So I am doing amazing. I'm on this new journey of making sure that I am self-aware of what is going on around me and not taking anything for granted anymore. So I am just happy to be alive this morning.
Woo, now that is already hitting off with a good message. I think that in this year, in 2025, we all need to be grateful for life because it's so many things happening. But the good thing about it is that we are still living, we're still breathing, and we're living in our best. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. This is our What's Brewing section, and this is to get to know you. You are a second mom to me. You have raised me, my mama is 82, so she needed. It was a village raising the rest of us, so you had to tap in and be our mom. And so I just want to ask you a couple of questions about your journey in motherhood because you got three children. You got three children, and people probably don't know that you got three children. You and Pastor Leon been married forever and a day. I think y'all know each other since high school, so y'all been married forever. So. My first question to you would be, let's go on a time machine. Let's go back. Tell me about like your first year of motherhood. That was Zadabug. He's your oldest. So how was it, young Tracy, your first year of motherhood? And what would you tell young Tracy, and being a mom?
Well, I don't know if a lot of people know this about me because a lot of people know the mature Tracy now. But I was a teenage mom. I got pregnant, I think, at 16, 17 years old. So what was it like being a mama back then? It was scary because I didn't know how to be a mama. Really, there is no book out there that teaches you how to be a mom. I don't even think there may be classes now, but back then, I think I had my son in 98. There were no classes, so it was really scary because I had to be somebody's mama. And I say this sometime when I look at him, because I think he's 26, 27. I know that's crazy. I can't remember how old he is now, but I say I've been somebody's mama a long time.
Yeah.
I have been a mama a long, long time. What was the second question you asked me?
Well, I would say, what would you say to other teenage moms? Like, what advice you would give a young mama their first year of being a mother?
Well, number one, if they don't have any kids, I would tell them to wait. I would tell them to wait, because
Yeah.
being a mama is a full-time job, and you never stop being a mom. Even though Zay is out of the house, Lady is in college, Ziggy in high school, I'm still somebody's mama. Oddly, this week I was being a mama to my oldest in Tennessee, because he's getting ready for a wedding today. So I had to turn around. Hey, you got this. You need this. You're always a mom. So if you don't have to rush the process, I would say just wait. It really can wait. But if we are already there, I would tell you to be the best mama that you can be. Even in your mistakes, be the best mom that you can be.
Oh my God, and that's some good advice. And I think the biggest thing that I would like to kind of just pivot that, you being a young mom or just being a mom throughout the years, what has been the best advice you've received? Like, what has been something that you've been like, oh, I needed that, and it's helped you throughout the years?
I would say this. I know I looked a little funny just then, because people don't really give you advice on being a mama. Nobody really ever asks you, hey, what
They
do I
say
need to
just
do to
do
be
it.
a better mama? Yeah, I think we probably need to start asking questions. But I do remember, because I have this thing, what we call a hustler's mentality. I hustle. I'm always trying to figure out the next grind, figure out how to make this work. And this was a couple of years ago. My son was playing. Lord, he played every sport it was, but I think it may have been baseball or football. But whatever it was, I was going to have to make a choice of going to a game or doing something else. And I remember talking to an older lady, and she said, this time goes by so fast. She was like, embrace this time. And in my head, I'm looking like, girl, I'm in my 20s. We got to make this money. We didn't buy a house. My mind was going like this. But now in my 40s, I would tell you, this time go by so fast. Embrace this time.
Ooh, and that is something, because you really don't. I remember, I'm gonna do a memory lane trade. You know, we used to we were like, we don't want to get old. We don't want to grow up. And now that you're older,
Yeah, remember you said
like, Lord, please.
you didn't. I was like, we do got to grow up one day.
And now you like, Lord, please let me get older.
Yeah, let me live. Let me see my children, right? Let me see my grandkids, right?
Yeah,
Right.
because it does go by fast. I remember Zay being a baby, and now he is a grown man. And y'all, Zay did everything right. He didn't went to college. He got married after college. He now has a new little bundle of joy, Miss Nola Pola, Miss Sweetie Pie, and that's your first grandbaby. So, I have to ask, how does it feel being a grandmama?
I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm sorry, I got a glare, so I'm gonna keep trying to turn the screen. I'm gonna tell y'all this again, because nobody gives you a handbook. I did not realize how amazing it is to be a grandmama or a grandparent. I didn't know that. It's a dip, because how the type of person I am, I'm like, I probably don't need to say this, so I'll keep it to myself. The type of person that I am is that I'm like, I like little children, but I ain't give birth. There's just right.
Right, I know.
I didn't realize you could love a person so much that you did not give birth. I really did not know that love really existed. So it's amazing now that I have entered a new level of love for a little person who just literally has us wrapped around her finger. She called us yesterday, because she calls whenever she wants to. She don't care what you're doing. She called yesterday, and just watching her roll on the floor because she was giving her dad and her mama a fit. And I was like, Zay, she out of control. But anyway, I was just watching her, but just to sit there and watch her, it's amazing to me. And for her, when she comes over to the house and she be pop and mom, she whatever word she decided to call us for that day, it's like we're in this movie just watching this fantastic movie that won't end. So I would say, what is it called? Grandmotherhood or grandparenthood?
Yeah.
That's a different type of love that I did not know existed. And I'm enjoying it. I love it. Everything she do so cute.
Yes. And I've seen her. She's all the way live. I tell Zay all the time she's all because she looks just like Zay. She looks like her mom too, but they just like a great combination of it. And her energy and how she does. I be like, oh baby, her grandmama let her do whatever. And let her do whatever she wants to do. I was like, my goodness, but it's a blessing to see. It is a blessing to see your grandchildren. Nowadays, it is a blessing to see your grandchildren, and I'm able to see my great niece. I said that is such a huge blessing. Lord, let me live to see my great, in the right time now. In the right time when they're supposed to have them. When they're supposed to have them. Now, I do want, before we do have like just two more questions. One question I wanted to ask is, you got a mama, she 82. Now she's 70. My mama's 70. She'll get so mad. She'll be like, why would you say that? What was probably the best advice that or what have you learned from mom being your mom that you kind of, you do with your kids, like that she passed on to you that you do with your kids?
Oh, actually, I can pick from a few things because, you grew up with us. Mama always made sure Christmas was special. Mama always made sure holidays were special. I don't even know if you remember Halloween. And I think this may have been the first Halloween. No, we still did something because Mama always made Halloween special for us. So I would say the best advice or what I took was to show up for your children.
Yeah.
And whether you got money, don't have money, whether you have a lot, you make it special. And I remember one time Mom was telling us about a struggle time. And I remember laughing because I said, Lord, I didn't even know we had no money because my mom used to make these candy cakes and she would put candy all over these cakes and we would have sleepovers and mama could cook. So we would eat good. So I didn't know we were struggling then. I know now, but I didn't know we were struggling then. So what I have learned to do is now make every moment special. Like today, tomorrow's Lady's birthday. So my thing is now is to make sure my baby feels special. She's the only girl. Is to make sure she feels special. So that's how I would took something from Mom. I would say it was to always make those special days, those holidays special.
Happy early birthday, Moo. Happy early birthday.
It's her birthday.
Now, one of the things, the last thing that I'll ask you, and this is something that I really want you to speak directly to women that are like you. So my sister you were the first business owner in our family, in our legacy of like Johnson to have a business. And so you've been a business-minded person since we've known you. And real estate you did young, and then thrived in real estate, still thriving in real estate, have your own brokerage, your own real estate company. But you balance being a mom, and not only being a mom, you're a wife, and not only being a wife, you're a first lady of a church. You minister, and and then you probably somebody friend, cousin, all of the things that you're a sister. I want you to speak to moms who are doing what you are doing or want to do what you're doing, but they're scared. They don't know if they'll be able to balance it. What would you say to them about how you did it, but how ways that they can just like encouraging them to, keep doing it and keep chasing after their dreams?
Ooh, I'm going to tell you, if you ain't graceful, I'm going to start there. Is it lagging on my end? If you are not graceful, choose one lane and stick in it. But if you have been graced to be able to be a multi-talented person, I will always say put your family first, regardless to what it is. And that's one of the things that I'm a stickler for. I've been serious about it. Now, my husband still sometimes get a little angry with me because I will take a phone call here or there. But my main goal and my main priority is my family. I want to make sure my family is good. I make sure we take those family vacations, even when we didn't have the money. I remember one time, I think we just rode to Montgomery. I want to make sure we take those family vacations, get those family breaks. I literally have to put my family first, even when it comes to the church, because the church will drain you. They'll pull so hard on you. They'll want you there for every single thing that they have going on in life. But most of the time, they never even pick up the phone and check on you. They never even check on your kids or show up to see how your kids are doing. So what I've had to do is to learn how to prioritize my family in every single thing. If it's going to come down to me pleasing a client or you, or making sure my son or my daughter is okay, I'm going to always go with my son and my daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, and my husband. Everybody know I play by that.
Yeah, I was like,
And now
no.
Nola bug. Yeah. So now I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix that, but now my Nola bug. So if she got something going on and I need to deal with something you got going on, I'm gonna choose my granddaughter.
Yeah. Well, I hope that they take that, write it down, put it in their notepads, because you've given us some really great jewels and some gems. Now, I always like to end with a game, and this segment is called Pour Me Another Cup. Now, I did this based off of things I think you would like. These are Mother's Day gifts and ideas that I think you would like. So you have to do, it's called this or that. You got to pick one. So this or that. All right. So the first one, a road trip with Bae, or a massage, you and Bae both getting a massage together. Which one?
Road trip all day.
Okay, so road trip. All right,
yeah, I massage my own neck. I can do my own neck. Road trip all day.
All right, a cruise with a family or all-inclusive resort.
All-inclusive. I'm an all-inclusive girl. Yes, all-inclusive cruise.
Yeah, she got so bougie. She was the first one that took us on a cruise. Now she don't like them. All right. A movie or lifetime movie?
Tubi. You know I like ratchet stuff. Tubi.
Lord, please, Jesus. They need Tubi. If you are looking at this ever, make her an ambassador. She loves your movies. She's the biggest subscriber. I think she got the paid version. She loves Tubi. Mm-hmm. All right. On your back porch or on your recliner or in your living room, just sitting down relaxing?
On the porch. I thought my internet would have picked up. I was going to be out there doing this live on the porch.
So that porch, that's her oasis, y'all. Yeah. Okay, last one. Date night with Bae out or date night with Bae inside and y'all watching the movie?
You know what, Jamie? This one is so crazy because we just kind of had this situation last night. Leon was trying to take me out, but I was like, we just go to Walmart and come back home. And I think I'm getting old. I don't know. This a kind of a hard one. I love date night, but like last night we just watched. Well, we went and got some food, bought it back, and we watched movies. So I think it depends on whatever phase of life I'm in. I'm gonna say date night out. I'll take that.
Date night out. Okay. I knew that. I was like, that was gonna be hard because I know that y'all are very big on date night and doing that. Yeah, so I was like, that one probably gonna be the hardest. So I saved it for last. Now, the last cup, I want you to shout out anything that you are doing, how people can follow you, the service times for your church. Let them know. Shout them out, and also put it in the chat to anybody who is a member of Destined for Greatness Wright Chapel, so that people can stay connected with the Wrights.
Okay. Ooh, the Wrights are always so busy. So we have a lot going on. The first thing I am going to shout out is number one, my baby's birthday is tomorrow. So happy birthday, Moo. I'm trying to fix. Okay, I think I got it fixed again. Happy birthday, Moo. She'll be turning 19. Number two, me and Pastor Leon will be celebrating 25 years of marriage in July. So we're actually renewing our vows this 25 year. We're actually renewing our vows this year. So we're excited about that. We have two locations at Destined for Greatness in Tarrant, Destined for Greatness at Rice Chapel. We're in Tarrant at 1049 Pinson Valley Parkway. That service time is 10 a.m. And then we go down to Rice Chapel at 12 p.m., which is in Oakman, Alabama. And that address is 174 Old Providence Road. I'm trying to make sure I don't forget anything because we're always doing something. We always have something amazing going on. But outside of that, my Nola Bugger turned 2 this month. I know. And then my Ziggy, of course, is doing amazing things. I'm supposed to be calling that my church. Ziggy is doing some amazing things. He's actually getting ready to go to a playwright camp, so I'm excited about that because this is something new for him. So he's really excited. And then outside of that, Zay and Alicia just doing life and living it. So hey, I can't complain. But if you want to catch us, you can catch us any Sunday, any Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesdays on Bible studies. And like I said, in July, we're celebrating 25 years of marriage. So I think Bay is on here. Love you, Bay. I just gave you a shout out. Boo, boo, boo,
yeah,
boo, boo.
Pastor Lee on here. He on there. Now, and also too, I love anybody who is married, who is a couple, go to Welcome Home with the Wrights. They have their Facebook page. They do Every Kiss Begin with Kay, things that they can connect with. They have marriage counseling. So go to Welcome Home with the Wrights and get all the information. But if you go to Pastor Tracy's or Pastor Leon's information, you get all the info as well. if nobody told you, Tracy, if nobody says, I just want to let you know that I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. For real, from your brother. I'm just really, really proud of all the things that you do. All the things that Pastor Leon do. Y'all are a dynamic duo. And I just know the best is yet to come. So I'm so proud of you. And anybody who is watching, I want you to say, if you wanted to give up and you were close to giving up, don't you give up. You are closer than you think. Keep on pushing. You got this. All right, my last sip. I know you don't have no coffee, but everybody take a last sip with me. And we will see y'all next Saturday. And next week we'll be celebrating fathers. We'll be celebrating fathers. And we probably will have Pastor Leon on here because he's an extraordinary father. So I will see y'all next week on Jesus and